Oh, wow. So we have another mass shooting. I'm sure you guys heard about this, didn't y'all? I know y'all heard about this. Y'all haven't heard about this? I wonder why. I bet any of you that this definitely was not a white person. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms that you see above and below, and hit the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification in the process that will bring up another tab to allow you to select all notifications. Last but not least, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. There is content on there like I promised you guys, so make sure you go over there and check it out and subscribe to that channel as well. Okay? Appreciate it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know we have to talk about this because based off of what you guys see in the title, you already know, what is going on and what it is going to all entail in regards to what this suspect, whoever did it, or the people that are involved in it looked like. Let's just keep it 100% real. I guarantee you these people are going to be black. They're going to be the like Mexican, Latino, or biracial. It's going to be something of that. It's not going to be anyone white. Why do you say that, Ty? Because the news has not reported it in like astronomical numbers and showing it all on the news and showing the ticker and all that. It's not going to be shown because the purpose of this is to create a narrative. That's the whole purpose. The purpose is black people don't black people don't commit mass shootings. Latino people don't commit mass shootings. Okay, let's keep it real. Since y'all like to do color and all that, black and brown people don't commit mass shootings. Only white people do that. That is the reason why I guarantee you or your money back that the people or persons that are involved in this definitely are not white. Anyway, before I even get into any more ranting on this subject, check this out.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Houston, Texas. This is a live look right here of the downtown skyline as at least one person was killed when up to 14 people were shot at a party in Houston earlier this morning. That's according to police. And I did want to bring you some new video from that scene as we just received it right here. You're taking a look at this scene video as there is a heavy police response following that shooting. Hill police began receiving calls reporting shots fired at around 12:50 a.m. local time at the 6000 block of Cherry Hill. That's in southeast Houston. That is according to the assistant chief. She says that officers arrived at the scene just a few moments later and saw multiple people wounded in various locations around the home. And take a look at this. You can just see how large that response was with people getting transported by ambulance right there. Family party taking place when an uninvited guest, that's according to the assistant chief, was asked to leave the home. That person then believed to have started shooting, which prompted return fire from others. The fire department responded and at least one person was confirmed dead. Multiple people were in critical condition and in surgery. And some of those victims also transported themselves to area hospitals. Police did detain multiple people, but were not immediately certain if they had the shooting suspect in custody as the investigation continues this morning. This is a look at that heavy response right there. You can see ambulances and crime scene tape. This was a family house party. And earlier this morning, police did provide just a brief update, and I did want to play that out for you right now.
At 0050 hours, calls were dropping at the 6000 block of Cherry Hill of multiple shootings, multiple injuries. Officers arrived at the scene 3 minutes right after the call. As they were arriving, they were still hearing gunshots and the scene was still very much active. Upon arrival, they started seeing people injured in various locations surrounding a residence. They started creating the plan. Officers started arriving again, created a plan to come to the Jack in the Box to start bringing various persons that were injured. HFD started arriving, started tending to the injured. Also, people were continuing to call shootings at the around the area. Once again, we had multiple injuries, a total of 14. About 3 of them were transported here. Officers started working on them. HFD arrived. People started self-reporting to hospitals on their own, arriving with injuries. We have one that we know of that is deceased. We have multiple in critical condition in surgery. And we have a few that are just, they're in stable conditions. I do want to add here that this whole incident started as a party, a family party, a family gathering. I believe some of the witnesses are saying they had an uninvited guest. The uninvited guest was asked to leave. He left. As he was leaving, he began shooting in the area. There was return fire from the residents as well. Once again, the person that did this was uninvited, was asked to leave, and began the incident of the gunfire. Once again, we have multiple people detained for information. May or may not be the suspect. This scene is evolving. Once again, we have several scenes right now working the house, the Jack in the Box, and once again, we have people that self-transported that may have evidence in their vehicles. We would like them to contact the police department to make sure that if it wasn't one of the 14 that we have right now, to contact Homicide 713-308-3600, or to call our Crime Stoppers tips 713-222-TIPS 5237. This scene is ongoing. It's still very complicated. It was chaotic from the get-go getting here. The officers did a great job in starting to conduct the scene, and also have a scene to have HFD arrive to be safe and start working on the patients and begin the transporting. Once again, we ask those people, if there's any witnesses that left the house, the residents, please call our homicide division. We are definitely going to need your help. We have people detained right now, and homicide will later start pushing out suspect information to get your help to get this person detained and arrested. Any questions?
So, do we know the ages of the victim?
We do not know the ages of the victim at this time.
Do we know
I do not know.
Do we know what they're celebrating?
I don't know what the celebration. It was a family barbecue. I do know they were having a barbecue.
All right, you saw all that, right? You saw all that, folks. We don't know who the suspect is in this, right? So you guys will sit there and say something like, "But Ty, they didn't show anybody in this. How can you prove that these weren't white?" I'm just keeping it real, folks. And you look up right now in Houston, the 6,000 block of Cherry, whatever, and you see what population of folks live around there. You're not going to find a whole lot of white people. You're going to find black. You're going to find Mexican, Latino, whatever their ethnicity may be. That's what you're going to find there, okay? But at the same time, we do have something that they're keeping from you as well in regards to this.
I was trying to get cover. I was hiding. I'm not gonna lie, because as soon as you could still hear the shots were still going off, like left and right. So I don't know, everything just went downhill. Everything was going fine. Party was chill. Parents were in deck, checking the party, and then after, everything just went left. Like that's whenever everything just went left.
How long were the shots going off for? Minutes? Several minutes?
Yeah, more than 10.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever cops and helicopters started surrounding the area. And I was just trying to leave. I was trying to get out to the street. And that's whenever that happened. So, yeah, basically. But there was a lot of people just crowded up trying to get away, though. They were out on the floor, people getting stumped on. I don't know. I think I accidentally hit somebody in the head. I don't know.
Are you still being detained, or are you free to go at this point?
I'm free to go. I'm just waiting for my truck.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't try to let go of the truck until this was down.
What I tell you? What did I tell you? Now, what you should be asking yourself is, where's CNN, MSNBC, huh? Where's CBS? Where are all those news stations at? I don't care who it is. It can be News Nation. It can be Fox News. It can be OAN. It can be any of them. Why isn't this a big, huge story? You want to know why? They're used to this. This is nothing new. Black people killing black people is not new. Latino people shooting Latino people is nothing new. I mean, come on now. That's nothing new. But I guarantee if it was a white person that killed a Latino person, or a brown person or a white person that killed a black person, I guarantee you everybody would know about this. We'll know the person that actually left that wasn't invited to the party. We'll know where they lived, what they ate last night, the contents of their stomach. We'll know the urine analysis. We'll know what they pooped out. We'll know their height, their age. We'll know what video games they were playing yesterday. We'll know what they went and did yesterday. We'll know all that information like that if this is a white person that shot up and shot at a house party. We would know all that. So you should ask yourself the question, why isn't this so-called system that all these social justice warrior people all cry and complain about? Why aren't you going after these systems and saying, why aren't you guys reporting on this? Oh, I know why. Because nobody cares about that. We're used to this. Black folks killing black folks. Ooh, it's not news. That's olds. And Latino people killing Latino people. Or better yet, brown people killing brown people. That's not news. That's olds. Okay, black people killing brown people. Okay, that's not news. That's olds. Okay, brown people killing black people. That's not news. That's olds. Plain and simple. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep telling people all the time, and you need to really pay attention to this. The news, the media, and how they're not actually doing real journalism where they just giving you the story. They are the enemy. Why was this woman reluctant to say what the race of these people were? Suspect was a black male. Suspect was a Latino man. Suspect was a brown man. I mean, something, but nothing. Just this person that came to the party wasn't invited. They told him to leave. He didn't want to leave, so he shot back, and then they returned fire too. Didn't want to say who the suspect was, who did it, nothing like that at all, huh? Yeah. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? You let me know what you think and why the media won't report when it comes to black and brown people doing this to each other. Why won't they report on that? Why isn't this thing all across 14 people and one is no longer here and no one has nothing to say across all these mainstream media news stations? Yeah, okay. Anyway, let me know what you guys think by putting it in the comments below after this video. And do not forget to do what you see in this animation right here. That will greatly help my channel. I almost forgot. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it will be up there. Things as of yesterday, right here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.